Hello and welcome to an overview of the PlansXpress roof lanterns with custom sizes. I've already prepared a simple PX drawing, so we have a flat roof to place the roof lights on. As you can see, that's the flat roof there. Just zoom in a little bit for you. So to add the roof lights, you click on the roof and the attic ribbon tab, then click on roof openings. Drop down will bring a sub menu here. Then hover over aluminium roof lights. Finally click on roof light. So this is the roof light or roof lantern pickup, and from here you can see that there's 7 styles to choose from. We can enter some sizes, which is the upstand size, so the external side of the wall that will sit under the roof lantern. And some of these styles will have different constraints. So for example, if we put 1600 millimeters in, we can see that we're hitting constraints on some styles. These ones have the maximum upstand wall width. This style 7 says the length must be at least 2 times longer than the width. So these are now unselectable. You see, if I select them, the next button is disabled. We can also choose the color. So we have some standard colors here. The size and the colors can be changed once we have picked a style. So I'll pick style 4. Let's take the default color palette, stick that in the size and press next. So here again we can change the size, we can change the color, but we have a lot more options here. We'll just stick with this standard anthracite gray. We can accept the calculated cost if we want to, or we can change the cost. So if we want to have our own cost, we can press edit cost and type in the amount that we want. If there is a 0 cost, so if we have entered a cost or the calculated cost is 0, we can't actually finish this step, so you get a warning. So let's just reset the cost and go with the calculated cost after this. An automatic description will be made. Again, this can be edited via the button. Edit the description and you'll be able to type in your own description. I'll just reset that for now. Okay, so once we're happy with everything, we can click Finish, and then we are shown the dimension wizard, which we can then review. There are some values that can be changed. I'll leave this all as defaults for now, but I'll show you the 2 screens. The first screen, which has some reveals, such as decoration, time to fit, and allowance for sealant. Next, we have some opening details. If you want some more information about this, I recommend either looking at the tech tips, so you can click on dimension and get some more information here. Please speak to either the customer service team and if you have any further questions. So we'll accept the defaults for now. Press Finish, and now we've returned to PlansXpress. As you can see in the command window, the command has started to place the flat roof window. And the first part of this command is to select the flat roof plane, as you can see the plane here. It's not always very obvious here on the 2-dimensional, but as you can see it's a rectangle. We can now select the planes there, so that we've selected the roof, and now you can see we are free to place that within the roof. I'll just pick a place and we can click on the mouse button, and now you can set the rotation. You see give point to rotate to, so we can rotate freely. Or you can hold shift and lock the rotation in at 45 degrees. We can also use the distance and angle coordinator bar. Down here, the distance is irrelevant for this. So we can put that back up 45 and that will automatically lock. you will see the button is depressed and it will then be locked in place. So I want it at 0. So you can do that once you're happy with it. Click on the main mouse button. We are then showing the additional items. So for this lantern, we have trimmers we can place. So you can either press done and not place any trimmers, or select the trimmer that you wish. We'll just click on the top one. You'll get a dimension wizard then. There's only one step here, so I'll just click finish. And then you can draw the trimmer, which I'll just draw that in for you. This screen will keep popping up as you draw trimmers, and you can place done to finish this process. So we'll just press done for now. If you need the screen to come back, you can click on the roof lantern. To make sure that it's selected and not selecting the flat roof, it's generally better to select on those parts in the middle rather than the edge, because the edge is also where there's the roof opening. So you'll quite often select the flat roof. So on here you can bring up the context menu using the middle button. This can also be changed. So this is just a context menu while the roof light is selected. And then you can go draw additional items, and items to bring up the screen back up. To draw the same roof lantern again, a few options. You can select the roof lantern, then press Ctrl and V, and we can place a roof vent and it will just place it for us. I then press the X to lock the X position here, and you can see it's now locked in place. But I can freely move it vertically, so I'll just put this one here. As you can see, we now have two roof lanterns of the same style. Another option would be to select the roof lantern, go to modify on selection, and you've got a copy here, so you can then copy. You can just pick the midpoint, so it says down here, copy entities, give a reference point. So we pick up the middle here, and again we have the middle, so I'm just going to hold down Shift to lock it. So I'm holding Shift to lock it and moving it 3 meters. So let's do 4 meters, and again we have another roof lantern from a copy here. Another way we can do this would be going back to the roof lantern picker and doing the same method as before. So as you can see, we now have new roof lanterns and already used roof lanterns. So we'll click on one of the already used roof lanterns. And once you select the one you want, press next. As you can see, it's got all the same details. If you edit it, you'll have to enter your own price again. We just want to make a copy, so I'll just click finish again. Again, you can edit the wizard. For this instance of the roof lantern, we'll just accept the defaults. And it's again, so we're back to the draw the roof landing command, which is to select the flat roof. So I'll just come and click there. I will come here on the snap point, press X to lock that axis. I'm going to come along here, press Y to lock the axis again, and press click, hold, shift. This time it will lock vertically. Press click, and again we have this, which will show you again closer, either done or close up. We now have 4 roof lantern copies. That concludes this overview of the PlansXpress roof lanterns. Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, please do speak to our customer support team.